they show a little enthusiasm today, like they did last night. Batting fifth and catching number 15, Jonas Buckles.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome here to the Gus in Waupun as we get ready here for the second elimination game. Scheduled to start at 2 o'clock. We're going to start a little bit early. It looks like there might be some rain weather coming in here, so we're going to see if we can get it started with this. Out in the outfield is going to be Waupun. I didn't think they won the toss as the hometown, but I guess they are going to. So Germantown post 1 and Waupun post 210. It's going to be the Dragons versus the Wild Turkeys. Batting for Germantown, starting things off will be number 9, John Murkowski. He's the center fielder. On deck will be number 5, Alex Reinke. In left, and number 44, Tony Melcher, will be the catcher and batting third. On the mound for the Waupun Wild Turkeys is going to be number 20, Hayden Reeder. Catching is going to be number 15, Jonas Buckles. Number 3, over at third base, number 14, Landon Potraz. At second will be number 3, Graham Gopalin. Over at third will be number 19, Jake Steinbach. And playing shortstop will be Trey Schmidt. Out in the outfield, starting in left, it's going to be Caden Gillenkirk. In center field will be, I didn't write down his name, center fielder for Waupun. I don't know why I didn't do that, because he's being DH'd for. Kyle what? Fisher, thank you. Sorry about that. Kyle Fisher will be out in center, and in right will be Brennan Redeker. Should have all of the cameras operating so far, but I never know what happens as soon as that weather starts rolling in. So electronics don't like weather, and you can kind of see the front from the reverse side. There's the shot from the third base dugout, and you can see that there's a front that has already moved in. It actually doesn't feel bad when you get a breeze that's up here, but otherwise it has been hot. Here we go. First pitch by Reeder. It's in there for a strike. Umpires are Rob Rule and John Kelly, I believe, are the two umpires. Rule is behind the plate. Here's the next pitch by Reeder. In there, hit over to the shortstop, picked up there by Schmidt, fires across the diamond and gets him by a good 2 steps for the first out. 6-3 put out.
The first out of the inning brings up number 5, Alex Reinke.
Alex Reinke will be up number 5.
Anthony Melcher.
Left-handed hitter. Reinke. That's all right. Ball 1 from Reeder. Dang it. Second pitch in the dirt. Ball 2 to Reinke. What's the count? 2-1-1 is the count. Sorry about that. Just making sure I had game changer up. It's going to be fouled off to the left-hand side for a strike. Evens out the count, 2-2. Here's the pitch from Reeder. Breaking ball, hit over to the right side. Fielded cleanly, fired across the diamond. One hop, and he gets him out. So that was Steinbach all the way across to Potraz. 5-3 on the second out.
Number 33, Tyler Conrad.
Brings up number 44, Tony Melcher. Catcher. Looks like it must have got some raindrop right on the lens of the camera. I can see it coming in out there in center field. Let's hope it blows over quickly, because doesn't really like to see that kind of stuff hitting into my wireless. On the outside, ball. Yeah, got a good range. Here's the pitch. on the outside edge for a strike. 2-1 to Melcher. Should be able to play through this. I mean, it looks like it's heavy on the camera out there in center field, but it's not. Can barely pick it up here at center. That's going to be hit on the ground to the shortstop. Took a bad hop, and that'll be an infield hit, I would assume. That'll be up to obviously the official scorer. But Germantown post 1, the Dragons has a runner on first.
Tyler Conrad on deck. Number 10, Vincent Inga.
Number 33, Tyler Conrad is up to bat. He is the right fielder. There's the pitch. Runner taken off. Buckles doesn't get a throw. They have a stolen base into second. I believe so. I thought it bounced, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what Mr. Rule says. There's the next pitch. Outside, that's going to get past, and that's going to allow Melcher to get into third base. Because the water ball rolled across the turf, probably got a little bit wet. Probably stick just with this camera for right now until those raindrops dry. In the dirt again. 3 and what is the count? 3-0. Okay. 3-0. That's what I thought it was, but here's the pitch. Outside, draws the walk, is Conrad.
Walk to Conrad brings up number 10, Vincent Inga. On deck, number 2, Liam Hudren.
So last night's game, is that lightning? I guess neither official saw it. Here comes the pitch. Down low, cut off by the second baseman, fires over to third. Dangerous throwing it around like that. There was that lightning.
Right now we are going to be in a rain delay.
Rain delay here in Waupun. Welcome back here to the Gus. You can see the rain delay has ended. Getting back here to live action. Still top of the first. Germantown coming up to bat, to finish their bat. I thought Conrad was on first, unless there was.
It was on the first pitch of this batter.
Oh, Conrad did?
Yep, first pitch of this batter, he stole second.
Yeah, you mentioned that he was at first. That's what I was wondering. So he's over at second.
Yep.
1 ball. Yep.
That's what I thought I said.
To Inga, right? Yep. Number 10, Vincent Inga up to bat here for Germantown. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 1-1 is the count. Hayden Reeder on the mound for post 210. Here's the pitch. Whoops. Runner scores. It's considered a balk. Slipped on the mound. Run scores for Melcher. Conrad moves over to third. Probably have to go get that raindrop right off the middle of the camera lens out there in center. Here's the pitch. Ooh, inside. Hit him. And Inga now will make it to first base by a hit by pitch.
Inga hit by the pitch brings up number 2, Liam Hagelin. On deck, number 4, Landon Feebig Smith.
Up to bat now for Germantown. Runner's going to take off. They're going to throw down. It's going to get in there safe as Inga. Runners at second and third.
You call that a ball? I think so. I think it hit the dirt again.
Here comes the pitch. Inside. It's going to say there was lightning, which it was. 30 minutes off there because lightning was off over in the other direction.
I don't know if that pitch, did that pitch count?
Yep, it did. I don't know what it was called, though.
That looked like it was right down the middle.
It did to me also. I'm not trusting what I see versus what it should have been.
A 30-minute delay.
30-minute lightning delay.
Hey, Rob. Rob. Rob, did you count that last pitch or did you call it while that pitch? Okay, I didn't. Because right after it, you were like, it was 1-1. You have 1-1 on here? Okay. I thought the first pitch was a ball. Okay. All right. Just checking. Okay. Thank you. 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to try and pretend I know what they call.
It's 1-1.
All right, we'll be back here 30 minutes for a lightning delay. Stick with us. See if I can get actually my other chords set up here so that I can get some of my vlog music playing. They didn't have to put it on for lightning though. There was no rain. It was just the lightning that was over there 2 miles. But it's better to be safe than sorry, I guess. Oh, you need a sign in there that says no seats. Doesn't that apply to baseball players too? Turn it down. Kaufman is always terrible.
Christ, he'd call one a foot outside to strike the next time.
Oh, was I don't think Kaufman was. Yeah. But Kaufman is terrible. He knows everything about everything. I'm surprised that he didn't stop the game a couple of times to clarify rules of why he was out over at third or whatever the heck it would be. I mean, that's typically what he does. Stops the game, coaches over, and has a conversation a specific rule that there was supposed to be a point of emphasis by the WBIA.
Well, sun's coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a beer.
And on deck is number 4, Landon Phoenix Smith. Yes.
So I went over to find out what they had at the same time I did. He said yes.
Germantown was out here the whole time. It's your job as officials to keep them off. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, it's their job to enforce it. Welcome back here to the Gus in Waupun as we get ready here for some returning to action. The still in the top of the first inning here. Inga with a 1-1 count, number 10. He'll be up to bat out on the mound. Let's set the defense right away since it's been a while since we've been out here. So on the mound for Waupun, Hayden Reeder, number 20. Behind the plate is number 15, Jonas Buckles. Over at first base, number 14, Landon Potres. Number 3, Graham Gopalin is at second. At short, number 24, Trey Schmidt. And in at third base, number 19, Jake Steinbach. Out in the outfield is number 13, Caden Gillenkirk. In at center was, I didn't write it down again, I forgot about it, Kyle Fisher. And in right is Brennan Rediker. So far, Germantown has pushed 1 run across. They have runners at second and third. Tony Melcher came in and scored. Tyler Conrant, number 33, is sitting at third base, and number 10, Vincent Inga, is at second base. And up is Liam Hagland. He's got a 1-1 count on him. On deck is Landon Fabig Smith should they get that far. Here we go. Back to some live action. 1-1 is the count to start. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. Fouled back. 1-2 to Liam Haglund. He's the first baseman for Germantown. Here comes the pitch. On the outside for a ball. 2-2. Reeder with the next pitch. Outside again for a ball. Full count. Fouls that one off. Staying alive is Haglund. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high, and he's going to draw the walk. Bases now loaded for Landon Fabig Smith.
Haglund brings up number 4, Landon Fabig Smith. On deck, number 20, Alex Rogowski.
There's the next pitch by Reeder. It's going to be high. Ball 1. Bases loaded, no place to put him. There is 2 outs here in the inning, the first 2 batters. That's going to be hit hard over the shortstop. Base hit, that's rolling in the gap. That's going to score 1. They're going to score 2. Turns around, slips off of the base, decides to continue. Goes over the head of the catcher. He's going to be able to advance to third. No cover at home yet. There's Reeder. So 3 runs score on that shot for Fabig Smith.
Double by Fabig Smith. Scoring 3 will bring up number
So that double
20,
clears the bases. And the Wild Turkeys have given up 4 runs so far. I hope they're not trying to set a to set a pattern here, because they gave up 5 in the first inning last night. The first pitch to Rogowski is a strike. Second one is a strike as well. 0-2. Reeder ahead. This is the 8th batter in the inning for the Wild Turkeys. Strike 3 on the outside gets him to go down, and they're out of the inning.
Strike out for the 3rd out of the inning.
1, 2, 3, 4 runs on 1. I only have 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on.
Reeder in the inning for pitch count 30. Due up for Waupun in the bottom of the first inning. Number 3, Graham Gopalin.
Reeder with 30
Second,
pitches.
24, Trey Schmidt. And third, number 22, Brennan Rediker.
There had to be 1 error because you had a throwing error.
Yeah, there were 2 errors to it.
Oh, there were?
No, hold on. No,
I didn't mark any.
So one run should be unearned. That last run, because there's that throw from.
Oh, yeah, it went over. Yep.
way over.
You're right. 1 throwing error. Yep.
So
Yep.
runs 4, earned runs 3, hits 2, errors 1.
Coming up here in the bottom of the first. I thought initially when we had the coin toss, it said that. I must have missed it. It did. I thought it said home for Germany.
What happened is he has a pad, and it must have been the game before that he wrote on.
No,
That's my guess.
could be. So Waupun is going to be the home team here on the scoreboard here, coming up here in the bottom of the first inning. Leading things off will be number 3, Graham Gopalin, second baseman. On deck will be number 24, Trey Schmidt. And in the hole will be Brennan Rediker. On the mound is going to be Brody Dospel, left-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch. Ball on the outside. 1-0 is the count. Late start here for this game because of the rain. Right down the middle in there for a strike. 1-1. To go Pollen. Trying to get something going here for the Wild Turkeys. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Ball 2. 2-1. Kind of lost our breeze here with the rain coming through. Hit on the ground. Snagged by the pitcher. Fires over to first and gets the out. 1-3 on the putout for the first out. We'll bring up number 24, Trey Schmidt. Playing shortstop for the Wild Turkeys. Post 1 and post 210. Outside for a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Oh. In there for a strike. I thought it looked low, but hit on the ground. Over to through the legs of the third baseman. And Schmidt's going to reach.
Schmidt reaches on an error.
Error on the third baseman.
Bringing up number 22, right fielder Brennan Rediker. On deck, number 14, Landon Potratz.
Third hitter in the lineup here for the Wild Turkeys is Brennan Rediker. Had him picked off.
Oh, no, he got it. He's got it. Oh, maybe not.
It's out.
I thought after he had the,
Why did Trey stop?
I don't know.
Why the hell did he stop?
He thought he heard balk or 2-10. I don't know.
What the hell is going on?
Tagged out.
He had that beat.
I thought he had a beat too. And then he
Well,
slowed
he
down.
did, but he stopped.
Here comes the pitch. Think that
Umpire down there said something, that's why.
they were having a conversation about.
Well, that's why Trey
No,
stopped.
coach called balk because the umpire, he said he saw the leg cross. It's going to be hit on the ground, foul. 1-1.
2 outs.
It's caught stealing for Schmidt on the 1-3-6 putout.
Technically a kickoff.
Here comes the pitch into Rediker. On the outside edge for a strike.
Outside edge of the left-handed batter's box.
2-2 is the count.
Yep.
There's the pitch. Right down the middle, gets him swinging for the out.
Strike on to
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left on. After 1 complete, the score 4-0. Germantown post 1 over Waupun post 210. We'll be back for the top of the second. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. Welcome back here to the Gus here at the top of the second inning. Germantown with a 4-0 lead right now over post 210. Coming up here in the second inning, leading things off is the number 9 hitter, Parker Zobel. And then John Murkowski at the top. Strike. Yeah, I thought that was a great pitch there by Reeder to try and brush him back. That's going to be high for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Reeder with the pitch. Strike 2 to Parker Zobel, the second baseman for Germantown. This is an elimination game. Both of these teams losing yesterday, so the loser of today's game will be done. Winner will advance. That's a strike. Swinging for the first out. Brings up the top of the order, number 9, John Murkowski, the center fielder for Germantown.
Now batting number 9, John Murkowski. On deck, number 5, Alex Rinke.
The next two games that we have on the docket today, that's in there for a ball to Murkowski, are in the winners bracket. Both of those teams are 1-0, so they're playing to continue to advance. That's in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Reeder. On the outside, down low. Not much Murkowski could have done with that anyways, except for slap it to the right side. Here's the pitch. Inside. Nice pitch there for a strike. Germantown loves to crowd the plate. They're sitting right there basically on the inside of the batter's box, right on top of the plate. Trying to brush him back. Ball. 2-2 to Murkowski. Just trying to see it a little bit better here. That's a ball. Full count, 3-2. Murkowski grounded out to the shortstop. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. Popped up into the air. Redeker calling for it in right. Gets the out. 2 up, 2 down here for the Wild Turkeys.
Fly out to the right.
On the defensive side.
Alex Rinke. On deck, number 44, Anthony Melcher.
It's going to bring up number 5, Alex Reinke. Melcher is on deck. He's the only one that has a... Oh, there's another hit that was in there as well. Right? Yep, he had the first hit of the game.
Yeah, that was pretty much just a dribble.
Ball 1 to Reinke. Grounded out to the third baseman. Slaps that one again to the left side. Fouls it off, 1-1.
Not sure why he was running, because that was foul.
This guy actually rounded out the third last time, so he's behind it.
Here comes the pitch from Reeder. Fouls that one off as well.
I hope they're watching this.
1-2.
Behind it again. Don't throw any off speed right here. He needs to go outside corner.
There's no way Reeder can do that.
He needs to go outside corner.
Down low.
Give him the hand.
I don't know. I thought I caught him in the mask.
Off the ground to the mask.
Off the top of the head, yeah.
Shook his hand like
I know. He just was telling Coach. Bounced off the head. Umpire behind the plate, Rob Rule, giving him a break.
Yep, 2-2.
Here comes the next pitch by Reeder. It's going to be a little flare to the shortstop. Schmidt gets underneath it and gets the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on here in the second. Germantown still with a 4-0 lead after 1.5 complete. We'll be back here for the bottom of the fourth, or the second. Thanks. Welcome back here to the Gus. Bottom of the second, leading things off here for the Wild Turkeys is going to be number 14, Landon Potras. On deck will be number 15, Jonas Buckles, and then in the hole is number 20, the pitcher, Hayden Reeder. Trailing 4-0. Wow. 1-1 is the count to Potras. Here comes the next pitch by Dospel. Gets a swing and strike, 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Nice block there from the catcher, number 44, Tony Melcher. Did a great job behind the plate yesterday as well. Here comes the pitch. Out on the outside for a strikeout looking.
Strikeout for the first out in the inning brings up number 15.
I'm not going to fault Landon on that one. That was outside. I'm sitting here right behind the plate, and that was way on the line of the other batter's box. Now you got to just adjust to what the umpire's calling, so they need to adjust to that. Right down the middle, Jonas Buckles for a strike. Pulled his head just a little bit. Here's the second pitch into Buckles. It's going to be off the end of the bat to center field. Center fielder's underneath it and catches it for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 20, Hayden Reeder.
On deck number 19, Jacob Steinbach.
Reeder, the pitcher for today's game to start with. Here comes the pitch. Boy. Strike one to Reeder. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. Slaps that one to the right. I guess it was more off to the outside of the plate. Took it where he only could have slapped it. 0-2 to Reeder. A little bit of breeze picking up now again. Blowing out to center. It's going to be hit into the ground past the pitcher. That might be beat out. Second baseman picks it up, and he gets there. Good hustle there by Reeder to get down the line. It gets an infield single. Trying to get some stuff going here. Everything after two here for the Wild Turkeys. Brings up number 19, Jake Steinbach, the third baseman here for the Wild Turkeys. There's the pitch on the outside edge. Picked up there by the pitcher. Stumbles a little bit, but fires it over and gets the out. 1-3 on the putout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one left on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I had 10 pitches in that inning. 11? 11 pitches in that inning for Dospel. 23 total. We'll be back here in the top of the third. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, broadcasting the 2023 16U state tournament. This is an elimination game between Germantown Post 1 and Waupun Post 210. We'll be back. Welcome back. I haven't heard anything. I texted down there to Brett. First pitch here to Germantown Post 1, Tony Melcher, who had a single in the first inning. First pitch is a ball to Melcher. Hit right up the middle for a base hit. All rolls out to center. Bobbled out there by center. But holds it to a single.
To center, bringing up number 33.
2 for 2 for Melcher.
Number 10, Vincent Inga.
Brings up Tyler Conrad. Number 33, the right fielder for post 1. Here's the pitch. Taken off. Gets in there. Stolen base. It's a second one already for Melcher. Yeah, I can't guess. We'll have to wait till he gets the hand signal. Here comes the pitch. High to Buckles. Throws down. Interesting. Worked out that way. See if he gives us the count. 2-0 is the count to Conrad. Here's fires back. Melcher diving in there. Reeder with a pitch. Right in there for a strike. 2-1 to Conrad. Conrad had a walk and scored in the first. Also had a stolen base. Strike 2. Nice pitch there by Reeder to pull the string a little bit. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Big out there for Reeder. To the first out of the inning.
Bringing up number 10, Vincent Inga. On deck, number 2, Liam Hagelin.
At the plate now, Vincent Inga, number 10. Melcher was dancing around back there, drawing a throw by Reeder. Inga was hit by a pitch and also scored. Here's the pitch. Inside edge for a strike. 0-1 with only one out. Here's the next pitch. Way lost past Buckles. That's going to allow for Melcher to move to third and holds there on the wild pitch.
A lot of it's confidence when you don't have that many innings
1-1.
on. You go to the bullpen all you want and throw, but you got to throw games. True. But you need instruction.
On deck is Liam Hageland. Here's the pitch. Inside edge again. 1-2 to Inga. Here's the pitch. Hit to the second baseman. Gopalin misses it. Hageland makes it to first base. Chase back. That's an error on the second baseman. Run scores now 5-0 for Germantown. E4. Here's the pitch. Takes off. Nope, did not. Faked it out. He had me faked out. I thought he was going for sure.
What do you call that pitch? No, I don't know. I think it's all mine. Huh? Yeah. How'd the varsity do? They won 6-1. They won 6-7-1?
7-1.
Grafton.
Here's the pitch. Takes off. All the way down. Stays on there. He's safe on the stolen base for Inga. Yeah, you're right. They're getting a huge jump and a big lead off of Reeder. He's got such a slow motion coming home from that stretch. They've been able to swipe bases left and right here on him. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 1-2. Here's the next pitch. Hit over the head. Oh, Gopalin almost had that one. fires, then he has a throwing error. And that's going to allow the run to score. So a base hit on the single, then the throwing error. Advances to a second for Haglund. It's going to bring up number 4, Landon Fabig Smith. Inga scores from second, and it is now 6-0.
Number 4, Landon Fabig Smith. On deck number 20, Alex Rogowski.
Freebig Smith is batting for the pitcher, Brody Dospel. Runner over at second base on the throwing error. Hit hard up the middle. That's going to score another run. Haglund's going to come in. Base hit. I have 3 base hits so far for the inning.
Fabig Smith, now batting number 20, Alex Rogowski.
It's going to bring up to bat number 20, Alex Rogowski, the shortstop. Rogowski struck out to end the inning for Germantown post 1 in the first inning. Coach Schmidt goes out to have a conversation with Reeder. Pulls Reeder, gives it over to Steinbach.
16.
So should Waupun win, Steinbach will not be able to play tomorrow. All right, pitch tomorrow, I should say.
Now pitching for Waupun, number 19, Jacob Steinbach.
So what did Reeder end with? 62 pitches?
62.
62 pitches for Reeder.
It will be a position swap. Hayden Reeder will
35 strikes. So still above the 30 or the 50 percentile. So you'd like to actually be a little bit higher than that, but that's where Reeder ends his day. Germantown doing a good job of hitting on him. Coming in to pitch for Waupun, post 210 is going to be Jake Steinbach. He started the game yesterday for the Wild Turkeys and gave up 5 runs in the first inning, and they pulled him at the top of the second. And that's when Jonas Buckles came in, held them pretty scoreless for a while. See how things turn out here. Up to bat here is Alex Rogowski. There's only 1 out.
Number 20, Alex Rogowski. Number 8, Parker Zobel on deck. Rogowski, Zobel.
Rogowski had the strikeout in the first. Steinbach from the stretch. Taken off in the dirt. Buckle still gets the throw there. And he's safe. Stolen base again. So Germantown just running all over Wild Turkeys. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stolen bases already. Here's the next pitch. Right off the end of the bat, right at Schmidt, and he's going to double him up. And nice job there for the Wild Turkeys to get out of the inning.
Good double play on a line drive to shortstop.
So Rogowski gets another out for the post 1 on the line out to the shortstop, and then unassisted gets the play to get the 3rd out for the Wild Turkeys. 1, 2, 3 runs
Bottom of the 3rd inning. 2.
and 1, 2, 3 hits. 1, 2 errors. And nobody on.
Up in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
We'll be back here for the bottom of the 3rd. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Number 13.
When the Waupun Wild Turkeys will be coming up to bat for post 210. Welcome back here to the bottom of the third, leading things off here for Waupun post 210. Now, wow, that one I'm having a hard time agreeing with, as that was over the batter's box. But it called a strike on Gillenkirk. That one was called a ball. 1-1. Gillenkirk's his first at bat here for the Wild Turkeys. Don't know if that was outside or high, but it was a ball. And 2-1. For Dospel, here's the pitch. On the outside edge, hit over to the second base. First baseman picks it up, leads the pitcher, misses it. Yeah, they've changed the rules. It doesn't matter which way you turn. It's just if you decide to make an effort to advance to the next base. So he gets there on the throwing error by the first baseman trying to lead the pitcher and then left it behind him. So Gillenkirk reaches on the error by the first baseman. Brings up number 12, Jack Toutant, the DH. Right in there for a strike. Melcher fires that ball back, not waiting at all. Lefty's holding him pretty tight. An attempted bunt that was weak for 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle for a strikeout. Swinging. So that's one out. Brings up the top of the order. Gopalin was robbed. He had a good hit there by hitting it right up the middle, but the pitcher, who was a lefty, was falling off right in that direction and grabbed it with his glove. That was a ball to Gopalin here in the bottom of the third. Taken off on the outside edge. Melcher fires it down, but a good jump there by Gillenkirk gets a stolen base. 2-0 is the count to Gopalin. Gillenkirk now in scoring position. Let's see if the Wild Turkeys can push one across. Gopalin stepped out. I don't know who called it, but Graham's got to stay with 1 foot in the box. It's a ball low. 3-0. Here comes the pitch by Dospel. Right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Dospel's done a decent job of throwing strikes here so far for Germantown. Here's the next pitch. Right down the middle. It's going to be fouled off to the right-hand side. Oh, and off of the glove of the first baseman. Makes it 3-2. Had plenty of room over there by the fence. Just hit off the hard part of the glove there for the first baseman. Bounced. I think it caught him by surprise. Just misplayed it a little bit. Full count. Here's the pitch. Down the middle. Little flare to the shortstop. Gets the out a little bit. Full count. Just wasn't sure actually if my here's the pitch. Instant replay. Down the middle. Little flare to the shortstop. Gets the out. Brings up number 24, the second hitter for the Wild Turkeys. It reached on an error by the third baseman. That's on the outside there for a strike. Two down here for the Wild Turkeys. Here's the pitch. Low. 1-1. Gillenkirk still sitting over at second base for the Wild Turkeys. A little bit of rain blew through here. Had him. Wow. He was toast. Second baseman just didn't put the tag down. Just caught it, kind of. Slipped in. Got back in. Here comes the pitch. Outside and high. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Down the middle at the knees. 2-2. Gospel with the pitch. Here it is. Hit on the ground. Third baseman picks it up, fires across the diamond. A scoop there by the first baseman. And
Ask for an appeal. Oh, jeez, you gotta appeal that. Ask home plate. He was off by a foot.
so just checking to see. Kaufman called him out. See what this is going to turn out to be.
He won't let him appeal.
Why won't he let him appeal?
I don't know. The way he's talking. Like, the home plate ump had to see that, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt.
So the umpires are having a conversation.
Rule behind the place laughing.
He had to have seen
No, I think, isn't that Rule? Oh, yeah, Rule is behind the plate. That's right. It's not Kaufman. That's Kelly that's out there. Right, John Kelly, I believe, is the official.
Like, he had to have seen
Safe. Got it together. Made the call.
Shoot, where'd that ball go to? That was from shortstop, right?
Nope. Third baseman. 5.
Trey Schmidt reaches on here by the third baseman. Brings up number 22, Brennan Redeker. On deck, number 14, Landon Potratz.
So the umpire's having a conversation now with the Germantown head coach, just looking for clarification. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it.
I mean, come on. It's like that's when you have two umps. That's kind of that's a play to appeal, anyways, right? Yeah. That's something hard for.
Gets everything clarified. Runner over at first and third now for the Wild Turkeys. Gillenkirk advanced also. Still 2 down. Brings up Brennan Redeker, who struck out.
They try to pick off Trey and Gillenkirk takes off
We're down by
Huge
7.
lead.
We're down by 7. You don't even need to be stealing right now.
No, but
Throws over.
pick them off standing in this heat and cement over there.
Good lead again over there by Schmidt. Fires over, had him leaning. Ooh. I think he missed the tag, because otherwise he had him because he was in air. That was a good throw over there by Dospel.
7 on the left-handed pitcher. Just sit tight.
First and third, catcher makes the call of what they're going to play here defensively. Here's the pitch outside for a ball. Starts out Redeker with a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch again. That's going to be a hit out to center field, right at the center fielder for the out. No runs.
Fly out to the center fielder for the third out of the inning.
No hits. 2 errors. And 2 left on.
Switching. You got a new catcher and third baseman.
After 3 complete, your score is 7-0.
Pitch count there.
Germantown post 1 with the lead over Wild Turkeys from Waupun post 210. All right, welcome back here to the Gus, trying to get everything situated once again. Between the rain delay that we had and the lightning delay, and then trying to run two different sets of hardware while a couple of young men are running it for me, I think I'm ready to get here into the swing of things. Checking in the chat, so James, thanks for clarifying for me. Hey, I completely understand. We don't want to make sure we have the wrong name there. So the pitcher is Brady. Nope, Brady. Dospel is the pitcher for Germantown. That's going to be hit on the ground to the third baseman, Buckles. Missed there by Potraz. Advances over to second on the error. Wow. That was Parker Zobel.
Zobel reaches on the air.
Advancing then on the throw.
On deck number 5, Alex.
Brings up the number 1 hitter, number 9, John Murkowski.
It's Brody Dospel?
No, Brady. I'm the one that was saying it wrong. No, you had it right. I was just saying I didn't write it. I don't have as much room to write on my book, so just making sure Grandpa was just letting us know that he's proud of his grandson out there, and I think he deserves to have his name pronounced correctly. Huge lead over there at second. Inside by Steinbach. It's ball. To the leadoff hitter. He has yet to get on base. Grounded out to the shortstop and flew out to the right fielder. Inside again. Trying to back him off of that plate. I think that you just keep firing there. 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 3-0. Runner over at second base for Germantown. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. 3-1. Travis, what did you say the score was for the varsity?
I believe it was 7-1.
7-1 for the Wild Turkeys varsity 19U team. In there for a strike as well for Steinbach. 3-2, back to a full count. So they are sitting in great shape here for the varsity. Oh, did you bring my headgear or my headphones? Why don't you grab them and I'll get you guys there if you want to. Yeah. I think I have a headset in there. Nice catch out there. And oh, he dropped it. Jeez. So got to go as a single. I mean, he went out of. You giving him an error? I just saw him rolling around on the ground, so I didn't think it was a traditional play. So runners at first and third now as Zobel hit out to the center fielder this time again. Grabs it. Oh, drops it again. He's going to say it wasn't on the transfer. And one of the runners is going to be out on the force. Oh, this is craziness. Oh, no, I don't want that one. There should be a blue. Is there a blue? Oh, it's right here. How did it go? Yeah? Had fun? Yeah, what was the final score? 27-2. A balk for Steinbach allows the runner to advance to second. Have runners now at second. Got to do a little bit of swapping here. Oh, I got to power it first. Let's see here. It should be this one. So what I want to do with you guys is I want to run you through setup. Are you going to be able to go to state for softball?
We played a team earlier this year in high school ball. Jake wants to say every pitch still. I have next weekend. Like he was worried.
Yeah, will you be able to do that?
Maybe I can let you know. I'll talk to my. I don't know.
You will? Okay. So I just want to make sure I get you guys on the setup as well.
Okay.
You're going to have a seat there. Austin, you can have this one here. See if I got you hooked up here. So bringing in a couple of new announcers here, somebody who can actually be paying attention to the game. Got Noah and Austin coming in. How's that for the volume, Austin or Noah?
Good.
Yeah. I think I put you in 2. Are you still hearing it?
Yep, I'm hearing you good.
Okay, here you go. Austin. Want to keep my book? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
We got up
Play-by-play with Weiss and Garrettson.
You bet.
44.
So up to bat, right? You want a scorebook too?
Yeah,
That'll
something, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get one set up for you.
Tony Conrad up here.
3-2 the count from Steinbach. Ball's hit on the ground hard to second. Makes the play at first.
Go Holland, over to Potrez.
Ground out to second baseman for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 33, Tyler Conrad. On deck, number 10, Vincent Ida.
Strike one from Steinbach. Number 33, Tyler Conrad. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk.
Okay.
That is Germantown.
Get foul.
Hits one down the right field line, foul ball.
Hell of a job just to foul that out.
That was a good pitch.
1-2 the count. Steinbach looking in. Way up. Out to go Pollen at second. Makes the catch for out number 3.
Pop up to the second baseman for the third out of the inning. In the top of the fourth inning pitch count for Jacob Steinbach, 20, running his game total to 22. Due up for Waupun. In the bottom of the fourth, number 14, Landon Potratz.
New pitcher for Germantown will be number 4.
Buckles, and
Oh, I can't read.
hitting
That's gonna be
3
Landon
inning, number 20,
Phoebe
Reeder.
Smith.
Potratz,
Landon
Buckles,
Figgy Smith.
Reeder.
Wait, who do we have now? Who's pitching?
They're just
4?
And he was the DH, isn't he just coming in? Yeah, he was the DH. He's coming in now to pitch.
Okay. Fibbers.
Landon Phoebe Smith.
Yep.
Big.
Pitching change for Germantown. Now pitching number 4, Landon Feberg Smith.
Up for post 210 first here is number 14, Landon Potratz.
Finishes with
Get this one here.
43 pitches.
What was it, Riddick, or I can't remember what he had.
Was that a ball or a strike? Ball.
I had Riddick or O'Toole at the center.
Potratz grounds one to short. Throw over. Got him.
Ground out to shortstop for the first out of the inning brings up number 15, Jonas Buckles. On deck, number 20, Ethan Reeder.
That'll bring up number 15, Jonas Buckles. First pitch strike. Flew out to center his first at bat. Takes a ball outside. Hits one foul down the third base line. Wild Turkey's looking to get some runs across here in the bottom of the fourth. Trailing 8-0. Counts 2-2. Hits one over to the 5-6 hole. Shortstop takes over for out number 2.
Pop up to the shortstop for his second out of the inning brings up number 20, Hayden Reeder.
That'll bring up number 20, Hayden Reeder. Singled in his first at bat. First pitch outside. He grounds one to short, throw over, in time for out number 3. Post 210 with no hits, no runs is the end of the fourth.
Reeder grounds out to the shortstop to end.
Let's see what we got here. I got to turn myself up just a little bit here. Welcome back here to the Gus as we get ready here for the top of the 5th inning. Have some new folks that we're trying to get some experience here doing some broadcasting. Gives them an opportunity to work on their communication skills. They know the game of baseball really well, so we're going to take advantage of that. So we've got Austin and Noah joining us here. So thanks, gentlemen, for practicing. And then I'm trying to give you a little bit of instructional pieces while I'm here to see how we're doing. So first pitch in there was in there for a strike. I don't have the scorebook, so who's up to bat?
This would be number 10, Vincent Inga.
Line drive out to Gopalin over at second base for the first out.
Line out for the first out of the inning brings up number 2, Liam Hagley.
Nice hit, just right at him.
Yeah, right off the end of the bat.
Landon Feberg-Smith.
So Steinbach still on the mound for the Wild Turkeys. Phoebe Smith, who is now the new pitcher, coming in. Here's the pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. I'll see if I can get you those first names, Noah.
Okay.
In there for a strike, 1-1 with 1 out. This is Phoebe Smith's first. Oh, he was in a DH, so he is now. I'm sorry, we're in Liam Hagelin. My fault. Hagelin hit over to Potraz over at first base, fields it, and steps on the base for the second out. Nice job there by Potraz to stay with it.
Smith. On deck number 20, Alex Rogowski.
So Liam Phoebig Smith has been the DH. He's now in as the pitcher. He had a double in the first. Walked on this in the third, and then was put out. Nice base hit in the gap again. That'll be a nice single. Good job over there by the center fielder, and he's going to turn it, stretch it into a double. Should not have been, but he's in there safe. I think Gopalin caught a couple of cleats right to the chest.
Center fielder went to throw it to the cutoff and missed the cutoff. Threw over.
So was it-
Trey's head
It was an error
on the throw.
so it's still a single. Single by Phoebig.
Yeah, it looks like
Smith.
Gopalin's a
Brings
little
up
bit
number 20,
shooken up
Alex
there.
Rogowski.
I think he caught the cleat in
On
the
deck number
thigh.
8, Parker Zobel.
Yeah, center fielder kind of bobbled it, or kind of overthrew the cutoff, allowed him to get into second. So it's a single with a reach on error. So, gentlemen, as I'm walking my way through this, usually what you want to do is you want to talk to somebody being play-by-play in color as you get used to this stuff here. And you kind of just talk about it as if you're trying to tell everybody what's happening on the radio. Big swing there by Alex Rogowski. He's still looking for his first hit as he struck out in the first and lined out to the shortstop in the third. Here at the top of the fifth inning, the Dragons of Germantown turns, fires. Gopalin catches it. Diving back into the base. Was that Phoebig Smith? I think that's number 10 over there. Or number 4. Just go ahead and say it because they can't see your head nodding.
That would be number 4.
Yeah, so and sometimes they're going to just talk and it's going to seem very basic. Breaking ball, got him off of the end of the bat. Rogowski still is going to pop that up into the infield for the third out. No runs
No runs.
1 hit.
and 1 error and 2 left on.
Pitches for
Yep.
After 4.5 complete here from the Gus in Waupun, your score, the Dragons from Germantown post 1, 8. And the Wild Turkeys from post 210, 0. They're coming up to bat, seeing if they can get something rolling. You're listening to Jeff and Austin and Noah here on Jeff's live stream on YouTube. We'll be back. And then, Austin, you'll also have to have the opportunity to work the computer. So this is my center field camera. All you got to do is point and click. Third base camera. That one's looking okay right now. When the sun goes down, it's not. But that I will only use like when there's guys on base or they're running around the bases. This is probably the most popular shot.
Okay.
But I try to get in there because pitchers like to see their pitching motion. Batters like to see their swing. 1-1 is the count here to Jake Steinbach for the Wild Turkeys. They've got to get something rolling. Inside, 2-1.
Grounded out to the pitcher in his first at-bat in the second inning.
Go ahead and take it from here, Austin.
Pitch. Line drive, right field line. Steinbach gets himself a single. His first hit of the ball game.
Steinbach brings up number 13.
Wild Turkeys finally get something rolling here. Leadoff hitter is on base.
It's exactly what you want to start an inning, especially with this deficit.
Yeah, when you're trailing, you need to get something positive, right? They don't have the energy that they had last night. throw over on the pickoff play. So what I'm usually waiting for on the computer, I'm waiting to hear a tink, and if I hear a tink, then I'm going to automatically just hit to home plate camera just to see what's happening. And you got a little bit of time if it's hit towards the left-hand side because the camera's obviously got that pick there. Phoebe Smith there with a strike. 0-1 to Caden Gillenkirk. Throws over again over at first. Holding Steinbach tight.
Wonder if we're going to see Steinbach run here.
Yeah, I would almost think that you would want to, right? To get something to go and get some energy. He's got a huge secondary lead.
And of course, if he gets the second, that opens the hole on the right side.
Allowing for Gillenkirk to pop something over there. Gillenkirk had got on base, had reached second. Swing and a miss. Phoebe Smith doing a good job here dealing so far after coming in the last inning. 1-2. Gillenkirk's toes right in the inside of the batter's box. Steinbach must be making a pretty good read over there on that toss over because I thought that he had a pretty big lead, but it seems like Phoebe Smith has been able to throw over. So I have over here Game Changer, so as you can look at that and you can scroll if you need to try and get some info.
Steinbach goes, and he's going to be safe.
What was the call on a pitch?
It would have had to have been, otherwise he's out, right? Yeah, so 2-2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I don't normally get to see that either.
See if Caden can poke one to the right side here. Another pickoff move by the pitcher.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Coach. I don't understand why on earth are they trying to pick him off. Up by 8 runs. They haven't pushed anybody. I don't think anybody's gotten to third for yet. Oh, maybe that did. Gillenkirk trying to keep things ready for the Wild Turkeys. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he looks at a strike. Right at the waist. Great pitch there by Phoebe Smith. And gets the strikeout for the first out. Number 12, Jack Toutant coming up to bat. He's the DH here for Waupun. He's DHing for the center fielder. And again, I didn't write it down. Kyle Fisher, if I remember correctly. Is that right? Hits it to the third baseman. Third baseman holds him at second. Oh, what the heck kind of play was that?
Everyone's safe all around there. In this situation, when they're up 8-0, you would think that they'd be trying to get just outs.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
I think Steinbach did a good job trying to lean that throw.
Yeah, he did as well. It was a good play. One down, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch down low to Gopalin. Ball 1. Wild Turkey's got something brewing here right now. Low snap throw over to first. Allows the runner to take off to third. Throw it around a little bit. Wow. You've got a slide on that, young man, Steinbach. Yep, 2-0 is the count. See, put up there by Rob Rule. So he drew the throw over. And once again, I don't understand that. You're up by 8. Why pick him off
I'm
at
not
first?
Sure why you're trying to back pick there.
Yeah.
You should be worrying about getting outs.
I'd almost think that you'd want to leave him there so you can keep the force in play for first, second, and third.
First and third here. Could see a steal attempt by Toutant.
Try and see if they can work it, maybe a double steal here to get the run to score. 3-1 now to Gopalin. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. High, draws the walk. Bases loaded for the Wild Turkeys. And brings up their number 2 hitter, Trey Schmidt.
Trey Schmidt. On deck, number 22, Brennan Rediker.
Big chance here for Schmidt. What the heck's going on with this computer, Austin?
My bad.
No, you're good. This is how you learn, right? You got to do it by doing. And I've got, I don't know, 6 years of baseball. Snap throw over to third.
Got him.
Oh,
Rundown.
man.
Got
Runner's got to get there. Oh, it gets past.
Now we got a pickle at second here. You got 2 runners at the same base.
Make him throw it away.
Safe all
Everyone's
around.
safe all the way around.
Crazy play there.
This is where we just get so stupid.
And we got lucky. Yeah. So what do you have here right now is actually what you end up with, a run scoring from third. Otherwise, everybody's still in the same base, but we had the ball thrown around quite a bit.
Yep.
So we'll see what we get a call. 1-0 is still a call from,
1-1. 2-0.
I think that was only the first pitch that came into.
1-0.
There's
Now
one right up
it's-
the gut.
See if they send him. Nope. Gonna hold him. So bases loaded again now with 1 out.
Nice hit by Schmidt there.
Trey Schmidt brings up number 22, Brennan Rediker.
Okay, slide that mouse right over. Yep, click on that. And then just be ready to move it. Yep, put it right there. Just don't click. Just keep your hand right here. And then just when if you hear a ting. Conversation at the mound. I think coach is a little upset with him throwing the ball around, and I can understand that. It only scored the 1 run, but I don't even know how they scored that run. Should have been dead meat at third, at least from what I would know. I mean, Austin or Noah, can you think of a time where you've ever seen that before?
Looked like a snowball fight going on out there. The ball was just flying all over the place.
Yeah. But I can't imagine. I mean, Steinbach was dead to rights, turns around at third, starts to run home. Catcher had it,
Gets
and he
around
runs
the
past
keg.
him.
It's a good pitch there right on the outside corner.
Or the inside edge of the batter's box.
Yep.
Jeff, how do I know when to click this?
So as soon as you hear a tink, because that's the bat coming, okay? So then just click it. So,
So as soon as they hit it?
yep.
The ball outside
That's what I would
there.
do.
2-1 the count now.
And you can also do it so, like, if you're paying attention, you see the runner here because the bases are loaded, but if they had runners at first and third, you could then click it. And if you still don't, if you miss stuff, you miss stuff. You can't do it all at one time here. I mean, if you think about a lot of broadcasts that have this, you have one person who's running the computer, you have 2 announcers, and you have somebody who's making sure stats and everything are accurate. So we try and pull it off. Saw it off on the handle. Infield fly.
Yep. 2 outs now. Still bases loaded for the Wild Turkeys. Bringing up number 14, Landon Potrats.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't understand why we didn't try and score the runner from third. Force the throw from center field, right? We haven't tested any of their arms, so why not do it? Because we just haven't hit.
Down the line hard,
knocked
down, and steps on third.
Hard hit ball at third base. Fielder's choice ends the inning.
Do you want to run the computer for a little bit? Okay, I'll get you a chair. So then Austin can slide next to Noah, and I'll get you a chair here.
You got the line, the inning.
Yep, what do you have? 1 run on.
Let's take a look here. Looks like 1 run on 2 hits, I believe.
Pitch count for the inning for Germantown. Felix Smith, 25. A run
So
game total.
Germantown 8 and Waupun 1 after 5 complete. We'll be back.
John Murkowski.
All right, we are back here at the Gus Thompson Field. About to start the top of the 6th. We got Jacob Steinbach on the bump. Got a new guest with us, Caleb Sauer. Nice play by the shortstop there.
Nice play there by Trey Schmidt.
Nice play by the shortstop.
With us,
The first out of the inning.
Caleb Sauer.
Brings up
Murkowski.
Nice
number
play by the
9.
shortstop
Nice.
there.
Number 5, Alex Rinke.
So you got 13 seconds to pull that in. Okay.
John Murkowski.
Looks like he's 1 for 3 today with a single in the 4th.
Another ground ball over to the third baseman. Bobbles it, picks it up, throws it, still gets him.
Nice recovery right there. Didn't panic, just looks like
the
he's
ball and
1
threw it
for
over
3
to
today
first.
with a single in the 4th.
Another ground ball over to the third baseman. Bobbles it,
Brings on number 5, Alex Rinke. On deck, number 44, Anthony Melcher.
So what I want you guys to also talk about is take a look at the line score, check with Coach Buckles, check over here with the scorer, and let me know who should get it interviewed here at the end of the game. The
Okay.
winning, I like to get 2 players if I can. So
Okay.
if there's somebody that you want, and then I'm going to ask you to try and help me run the camera, give me a little bit more of a zoom shot on
Okay.
that. Okay?
Yep.
Get it. Oh, no.
Hit well.
Line drive hit to right field. Caught for out number 3. Quick inning for Steinbach.
And you can do an instant replay on that one.
No hits, no runs.
Line drive hit to right
To
field.
the bottom of the
Caught
6th.
for out
Coming
number
up.
3. Quick inning for
We'll be
Steinbach.
back.
Steinbach.
And you can do
What's the payout?
Welcome back to the Gus for the bottom of the 6th inning, as number 15, Jonas Buckholtz, is leading off.
Wild Turkeys had something going last inning. Just couldn't find that big hit to get them some runs. They got one, but gonna need some more here in the bottom of the 6th.
Buckholtz fouls that one off. Fierberg Smith comes set. Pitch. Hit on the ground hard over to the third baseman. Makes a nice backhanded play. Throws over and gets him.
Ground out to the third baseman. Brings up number 20, Hayden Reeder. On deck, number 19.
Brings up
Jacob
number 20,
Steinbach.
Hayden Reeder. The Wild Turkeys looking for some base runners here. It's getting the late innings.
Reeder takes a ball in the turf. Skies one right side. Doesn't look like they're gonna get there.
Foul ball. Yep. Fierberg comes set, delivers. That ball's hit hard over the second baseman off the glove. It's going to be safe at first.
I'd give him a base hit on that.
Base hit by Reeder.
Base hit by Reeder.
Jacob
Brings up number 19, Jacob
number
Steinbach.
13, Caden Gillenkirk.
Steinbach came around to score last inning to get the Wild Turkeys their first run of the game.
Yeah, Jacob definitely looking to help himself out here. Strike one from Fierberg Smith.
Runner goes, the throw, good throw, right on the money. But he is
He
safe.
dropped the ball.
Drop the ball. I think they had him. Yeah, they did.
Is that a strike?
Yeah, 1-1. Or that was a ball, sorry. Yeah.
Probably would have made that play if they would have been able to keep the ball in the glove and put the tag on him.
Yeah, that was a bang play. Nice throw by the catcher. Steinbach skies one to left.
It's going to be a tough play.
Left.
Left fielder comes in and gets that one.
Fly out to the left fielder.
That's
Second
out
of the
number
inning.
2.
Brings up number 13, Caden Gillenkirk. On deck, number 12, Jack.
Brings up number 13, Caden Gillenkirk. So the Wild Turkeys are looking to at least get the guy on second in.
Somehow got to keep this inning alive.
Yeah. Base hits, base on balls, any way on you need at this point in the game. Late innings. Ball 2 there from Smith. Looks in, comes set. Reeder
Runner
takes
speed.
off. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Fields it. Throws it over to first for out number 3.
Ground out to the pitcher for the third out of the inning.
In that inning for post 210, he had 1 hit on no runs and no errors.
Pitch count for
Score remains
Germantown's
Germantown
Smith,
post 1 8
11
and Waupun post 210
for
1
game total
at the end of 6. We'll be right back.
43.
So 44 and 4.
All right, we are back at the Gus Thompson Field with post 210 trailing 8-1 to Germantown post 1.
Fierberg Smith, he has a good game.
What time is this next game supposed to start?
4.
4:30.
4:30. No.
That one bounced off the plate.
So
Who do we got batting here, Noah?
Brady Dospel. Wait, no. What number is this guy? 40.
44.
40. Anthony Melcher, catcher.
He's 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, got 2 stolen bases.
Good pitch there from Steinbach, working on the outside corner. 2-1 is the count. Comes the pitch. Nice off-speed pitch there.
Steinbach looking in. Another breaking ball. Tony able to follow it off. Wild Turkeys need a quick inning here. Trailing by 7. Another breaking ball. Pokes it out the left. And retired for out number 1.
Fly out to left field for the first out of the inning brings up number 33, Tyler
Hat flew
Conrad.
off. Wasn't sure. Maybe he would have lost it in the sun, but can't see if he's got sunglasses on.
Looks like he's got some shades on out there. I remember second base at about this time. It gets pretty bright out there. You need those shades.
Yep, and I think we have some sun right now. Unlike before,
Yeah.
got a little dark and some rain.
Think we had a delay over here.
Tomorrow if Germantown wins, or the winner does, right? Loser's out. Yep. Talk about nothing if there's dead air.
So the winner advances tomorrow and plays at
11:30 it looks like.
11:30, yes.
And they will play the winner of... No, it'd be the loser of this game, right?
Loser of game 7, which would be Wittenberg and Lacrosse. And that game will be coming up after this.
Sure the players and coaches will stick around.
Ball's
Long
fouled
run.
off. Long run, yep. Couldn't make the play over there.
fell in the middle of 3 guys there.
I think, Noah, you would have had that one?
Yeah, that's a tough play. Running up the line like that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the sun is, I don't know which way the sun is coming from, but yeah, that way, or onto the first and second base side. Steinbach delivers another curveball and singles that one into left field.
His first hit of the ball game.
Single to left for Conrad brings up number 10, Vincent Inga. On deck, number 2, Liam Egley.
Looks like to me that Steinbach's pitch is his curveball. He likes to throw that a lot.
He just got that one elevated too high.
Steinbach comes set, delivers. That one's high and out.
Should be shooting for the knees here. Want to get a double play, get yourself out of the inning.
Yeah, and limit the damage and not give up any runs here.
Got 1 out, runner on first base.
Throws over. Got back in there.
So in this situation, when it's 8-1, do you think you should be picking over, or I mean, throw the ball away and runner goes to third, and then you have 1 out with a runner on third?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Swing and miss there.
Attack the hitter. Make him hit it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got too big of a lead.
Getting a little antsy over there. Don't see him stealing up 7 though.
Umpire comes out and does his thing, kicking off the rubber, I believe.
Must be making sure Steinbach's towed up on the rubber.
Comes set, delivers, curveball again. Looked like a pretty good, yep, strike 2 there. Little late call there from the home plate umpire. See if Waupun can limit the damage here and get a ground ball double play.
Runner goes.
Pitch is fouled back.
Are you surprised he took off running? Or like you said, they're up 7.
2-2 count.
Can't end the game no matter how many runs they score because Waupun gets a chance to bat.
I wouldn't get an out on the base path here.
Could see why he's in motion with 2 strikes. Just doesn't want to ground into the double play, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe it was a hit and run. I don't know.
Looked like he fake stole that time. Acted like he was gonna go.
Steinbach comes set. That looked. Was he on the mound? That looked like a balk.
We've heard it from several people. The umpires have yet to say it, though.
Was he? Yeah.
Coach ain't happy with that one.
Didn't look like he was on the mound. He just picked his leg up and threw over.
What I don't like to hear is I think what I heard, and you can't hear it with your headphones. The police umpire says, "What do you want? You're up by 7." That can't change the rules, right?
Exactly. Looks like they're all smiles after that conversation.
So it must not have.
Like you said, no, that definitely looked like a balk, though.
Yeah, it did. Especially if he was toeing the rubber. I mean, he didn't move his back foot at all, so.
Skies that one. Looks like it's going to short. He's camped under it, and that'll be out number 2.
Pop up to the
Brings up number 2,
shortstop,
Charles
for the
Lars.
second out of the eighth.
Oh.
Brings up number 2, Liam Heigl.
Liam Haglund. There's
On
2
deck,
number
number
2.
4.
Oh yeah, I didn't help you with the pronunciations. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
there's
there's just 2 number 2s.
Oh yeah, it's Liam Hagel.
Liam Haglund, all right. Liam Haglund. Steinbach checks the runner again.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
Yeah, 2 outs in the top of the 7th, and he's still checking the runner. I mean, I think you just get the batter here.
Strike called.
Looked like a good pitch to hit right down the middle. Runner goes.
Ball's hit
Line
hard. Nice
drive.
play over there by Jonas Buchholz for out number 3.
That was
Line
a
drive caught
replay
by the
worthy.
third baseman. To end
We'll
the
see if
inning
post
for
210 can
Germantown.
rally here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 7.
We'll be back. Welcome back to the Gus as we start the bottom of the 7th. The Wild Turkeys are looking to rally here.
22, Cole Carson. Up to bat,
Up to bat.
You have a new pitcher?
Benton Nagel,
Up to bat for the
who is
post
entering
210
for
is
number
number
12,
5, Benton Nagel, who is hitting for Jack Toutant.
And then we also have a new pitcher on the mound. We got a southpaw, number 22, Cole Carson.
Skips that one in there for ball 2. 2-0's the count to Nagel. Anyway on here. Ball 3. Looks like he's having a little bit of a trouble trying to find the zone right now.
Hit him.
And that'll hit him. So
Anyway,
Nagel reaches on the hit by pitch and brings up
Benton
Number
Nagel,
3,
Number
Graham
outside
Gopalin.
pitch, bringing up number 3,
So there's some life here. No outs.
Yeah, Germantown I think is taking a little chance here.
On Phoenix Smith.
45.
I mean, yeah, it is 8-1, but
Yeah, I'm
anything can happen.
not sure.
There's strike one. Strike one from
Yeah.
Cole Carson. There's the pitch. Foul.
That's
That's
playing
important.
shallow.
Yep.
Battle in the sun out there, able to make the catch.
Right fielder makes the play.
Fly out to the right
Helped him
fielder.
out
First
that he was
out of the
playing a
inning,
little bit
brings up
shallower as well.
Brings up number 24, Trey Schmidt.
Not afraid to get beat over his head. Came in, made the play.
Brings up number 24. Is it 20?
Trey Schmidt.
Trey Schmidt.
And
Throws over and
Throws
throws
it
it away. And Nagel will get all the way to
He's
third.
running. Could go 4.
They're going to hold him up at third. Probably a good decision there. Don't want to make an out at home.
Interesting move.
Nagel to
Get
the third
picked
base.
off at first. Not what you want to do when you're down by 7 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he picked over either.
The runner was in motion. And then he tried, again, picking him off and just sailed it.
Schmidt trying to do some damage here for the Wild Turkeys and get at least one run across. He smokes a line drive, and that is caught. Nice play over there by the third baseman, number 10,
Third baseman for the second out of the game.
Vincent
Brings up
Ingna.
number 22, Brennan Rudiker.
Nice hit by Schmidt, just
Lendon
right to the left side of the third baseman.
Justin's getting somebody else in the game. They're done.
We'll have a
We have a pinch batter, it looks like.
Trying to get him in the game. Game's over anyway.
So we got 2 outs. Runner on third.
It's like number 17 here, Noah.
number 17, Caden Del Ponte.
Caden Del Ponte entering the game for Brennan Rudiker.
So Del Ponte up to hit for Rediker.
Don't forget to turn him on when he gets up here. Or turn him up, whatever it was.
The pitch that's in there for ball one.
A little change of pace here. They brought in the lefty to start this inning.
Yeah, maybe
Pitching-wise.
say pitch count too.
What'd you say he was at?
45.
45 it was?
No,
The first guy.
45, so he won't be able to pitch tomorrow.
But he can pitch Monday.
He can pitch Monday, yes.
Pitch, and that's on the outside corner. Del Ponte swings through that one. Makes it count 1-2 now with 2 outs.
Looks like he tried to pull that one. You got to take that outside pitch to right.
Yep, I would agree with that.
So post 210 here, down to their last strike.
And that ball is
Smokes it.
smoke foul, just foul down the line. Del Ponte looking to do some damage here and get at least the runner on third in. Comes the pitch. Swings and misses through that, and that'll be the ball game. And Germantown post
Post 1.
one will take the game with a final score of 8-1. Stick around as we have a on-field interview coming up.
pitch count for Germantown's Cole Harsh.
So what was the final score there?
The final score was Germantown 8, Waupun 1. So Germantown will move on tomorrow, and they will play the loser of
How many pitches did Carson have?
Wittenberg and Lacrosse A's, which will be the next game. And they will be playing at 11:30 tomorrow.
So is that the first game tomorrow?
Yes, that would be the first game of the day tomorrow.
Okay.
At
You have me turned up already? Okay, thank you.
8 a.m. tomorrow.
Perfect.
Is that loud enough?
for their next game in this tournament.
14-4 and
Two up
44.
here in Waupun. At 4:30, we have Wittenberg.
So we have a
I wanna have you
on-field
interviewed.
post-game interview here
Gentlemen, all right.
with Jeff
So
Sauer.
14-4 and 44. So you started out as the starting pitcher, correct? So I'm going to let you know that I'm going to put the microphone real close to you. It's going to be uncomfortable. Just hold your head and keep talking. I'm not going to hit you in the face. Okay? So if I was looking at the line correctly, you only gave up 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks on 43 pitches. What were you seeing back there, or from the mound here, from the Waupun hitters?
I was just trying to throw strikes the whole time.
And that's what you felt like you were doing, is just throwing strikes? Your catcher giving you a big strike zone to shoot for?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you. I'm sorry, I forgot first names. Landon, that's right. So, Landon, you were the DH today, and you also came in and pitched. So, as the DH, any idea how you did?
I did pretty good. I saw the ball really well.
3 for 3, 3 RBIs.
Yep.
That's a pretty good day. So, didn't matter. You just saw you were seeing the ball really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And was it being aggressive on the pitching, or were you just waiting to see what the pitch you wanted?
I was pretty aggressive in the second and third at bat and saw him right away.
Were you able to kind of figure out what kind of pitches were going to be thrown?
Yeah. We talked in the dugout a little bit, and
So as a team, you guys kind of had an idea what kind of pitches were going to be coming at you.
Yeah.
So also on the mound, you came in and you threw 3 innings, 44 pitches, gave up 4 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 1 run. So is that typical that you come in and pitch in the middle of the game?
yeah, usually I usually leave the first pitcher.
So you're in the middle relief normally. Yeah. And now with the 44 pitches, you'll still be eligible, not tomorrow, but you'll be able to pitch on Monday if you guys advance that far.
All right.
Right. So good job today. Congratulations. Thanks a lot. AJ. You go by AJ? Because I think I had you down as Tony, right? Okay, sorry about that. All right, so AJ, this is the second game in a row. I actually thought you played a great game yesterday, too.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about, have you always played catcher?
Since U9, yeah, I made the change from first base to catcher, so ever since that, I've been catching.
And are you helping make the calls, or do the coaches make the calls?
I make about 90% of them. If there's a 2-strike count, I'll look at my coach to see if he wants something different, but usually it's just me.
You did a great job again behind the plate. You also did a great job of hitting yesterday, too. I can't remember what it was. Do you remember yesterday?
I don't think I did that good.
I thought you actually were doing okay. Today you were 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that last one, and you scored 2 runs. So talk to me about it at the plate as well.
I was just seeing the ball swinging early at the first fastball that I got. Didn't wait for him to throw any off speed, so.
So being rather aggressive up there. And you're a left-handed hitter?
Yep.
You throw right-handed for catching.
Yep.
Explain that. No, you don't have to. I understand it. Congratulations. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I believe you'll be playing at 4:30.
11:30.
Correct out there?
11:30.
I'm not sure if that's exact, but you guys will be taking on the loser of this next game. So congratulations again to Germantown. Post 1 for their victory. Send it back up to you guys.
All right, there was our player interviews.
As Jeff was saying or trying to say, Germantown will go on to play tomorrow at 11:30, and they will be playing the winner of Wittenberg and the Lacrosse A's that is coming up soon here. I would assume about 20 minutes or so as the teams are warming up right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do they do infield, outfield?
No, I believe they only do it on the first day, their first game. I believe that's the only time they get infield, outfield, just to keep the games moving. So, yeah, I would think
they
pretty
just
soon.
gonna throw here, fix the mound.
And then probably get going here in about 20 minutes or so.
All right.